Hey everyone! We're going to be learning about how to say first, and there are several ways to say it. So first we're going to talk about how you can say it using words. So first we're going to learn about bonjo, which means first. bonjo means first, specifically before something or before someone else. And that's important because all four ways we're going to be learning to say first have a different definition, a different nuance. For example, this one would mean like saying, before I do anything else. So first, before I do that, first, before this person, that sort of meaning of first. You can use this as a regular adverb, which means you can use it at the beginning of a sentence, like, first, I'm going to do this. Or you can also use it as an adverb before a verb. So you could say something like, I will leave first. So you have options. That's important because not all of these can. And this can be used in any speech level. So you can use this adverb when you're speaking casually, or you can use this when you're speaking formally. So it's not restricted to how it can be used. So here's an example sentence. 먼저 가세요. So 먼저, first. In this case, it's before someone else. 가세요. Go. Go first. You first. So first, go. 먼저 가세요. This is the way that you can tell someone, after you. 먼저 가세요. After you, sir. Like that. You'd use this one. 제가, I, 먼저, first, before anything else or before anyone else. 갈게요. So I'm going to go first. I'm taking off. I'm going to leave first. Like just letting you guys know, you're staying here. I'm going to take off first. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm leaving first. 먼저 가다 is used for both telling someone, oh, you first, after you, or saying, hey, I'm going to take off. 그럼 제가 먼저 갈게요. The next one is 일단. Notice the pronunciation. It's not 일단. It's 일단 because of sound change rules, because of this letter. This one means first for now, like now, first. This one means first of all. So what does that mean? Is it going to be used as an adverb before other verbs? No. Most of the time, 일단 is going to be used at the beginning of a sentence because when do you say first of all? You're going to say it at the beginning of a sentence in English too. So first of all, what I want you to learn about this is that it means first of all, or tentatively, or for the time being. Okay, so for the time being, we're going to do this. So it has that meaning of like first of all and not first before me or before something else. And this one can also be used in any speech level. 일단 기다리고 있어요. 기다리다 is to wait. So 기다리고 있어요. I'm waiting. For the time being, I'm waiting. Or first of all, I'm waiting. 같이, together. 가다, to go. So 같이 가요. In this case, it's being used as a suggestion. 같이 with the 요 form is a common way to say in speech, let's do something. 같이 가요. So let's go. 일단, first of all, let's go. Let's just go together for now. Next, we're going to be learning about the word useon. This one means first, as in the first priority, like the first most important thing. You can kind of translate this as saying, first of all. First of all, meaning what's important first is useon can be used in any speech level. It's not going to be wrong, but it most often is just used in more polite speech. 우선 has a bit of a fancy feeling to it. So let me give you an example sentence. 우선, first of all. 창문 is window. 닫다 is to close. 우선 창문을 닫으세요. First of all, close the window. 우선 창문을 닫으세요. So first of all, please close the window. You could say 먼저 창문을 닫으세요. First, close the window. And you're okay because 먼저 is before doing anything else. But 우선 has the meaning of, again, it's the most important thing. 우선 창문을 닫으세요. So first of all, what's important is that you close the window. 우선, first of all. First, what's important is 차, a car. 차를 사다, to buy. 차를 사고 싶어요. I want to buy a car. So first, I want to buy a car. That's what's most important. So I want to buy a car first. There's one more word we're also going to learn a little bit later that means first. But in the meantime, let's talk about the form 부터 and 하다. 부터 is a particle that you should already know, which means from. And it's used typically after a time or sometimes a location to mean from a time or from a location, from school to home, or from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock, that sort of meaning. 부터 marks the starting point of something. Where does something start from? 부터 can also be used, though, not just with a time and a location to say from, but with a noun. Because what you're saying in this case is something starts at this noun. So beginning with this noun is kind of what you're saying when you say a noun with 부터. And then 하다, in this case, is just an action verb. It just means to do. So this form literally means to do something, maybe 공부하다, to study, 청소하다, to clean. You get the idea. Whatever it is you're doing, starting with this noun. And this form used in this way is another way that you can say first, to do something first. So you're not just saying like, oh, go first. But in this case, you would be saying, start with this. I'll give you an example. When you're learning Korean, learn the alphabet 한글 first. You could make this sentence normally. You could say like 한국어는 for Korean, 한글을 먼저 배우세요. So learn 한글 first. Or if we say it with this, 한글부터, in this case we could do with 배우다, to learn. So learn starting with 한글. So this does not literally mean first. It means whatever it is you're doing, do it starting with the noun. It could also translate to do noun first, or to start by doing noun. So I think you should start by doing this. Or you can also think of it just like this, to focus on noun first. Like if you are going to take a long hike, well, you should focus on eating first. You know, start by getting a good rest before you study. Like any sort of usage like that, this is the form you want to convey that nuance. 숙제하다 is to do your homework. 숙제를 하고 do your homework, and then 하고, and then 오세요, come here. This form, while not related to our lesson today, 고 오다. So like to do something and then to come here, this is how you say in Korean, go and do something. So 하고 오세요 is like literally do your homework and then come back here, but that's equivalent to saying go do your homework. So 숙제를 하고 오세요. Go do your homework. But now we're going to transform it a little bit. 숙제부터, from your homework. Again, starting with your homework, do it, and then come here. So go do starting with your homework, or do your homework first. Go do your homework first. You can also think of this as like, first go take care of your homework. So go focus on your homework first. 식사부터 하세요. Start from eating a meal. So eat first. 식사부터 하세요. You should start by eating. 식사부터 하세요. Start by eating, or first focus on eating. 한국어는, so as for the Korean language, when it comes to the Korean language, 한글, the alphabet, 한글부터 배우세요. 배우다 is to learn. So learn from starting with the alphabet. So start by learning the alphabet. Notice that it's 부터 배우다 and not 하다. It doesn't have to be 부터 하다. 하다 just represents whatever verb that you're doing. 하다 tends to be the most common one that you'll see, but you can also use it with any other verb you want. 물부터 마시고. So I'm going to start by drinking some water. 물부터 마시고 말할게요. Before I tell you, I'm going to start by having some water. So I'm going to drink some water first, and then I'm going to tell you. 일단 is really commonly used together with 부터 because it adds emphasis. So 일단, again, like first of all, for the time being, 일단 밥 먹자. Let's eat. 밥 먹자 is let's have a meal. So let's eat. 일단 밥부터 먹자. 밥부터. So starting with a meal. So let's start by eating first of all. First of all, let's start by eating something. That's the emphasis that you can get by adding 일단 or maybe 먼저 or 우선 or whatever you want to add to the sentence. A lot of the sentences that use 부터 will also naturally have this in there too, just because they kind of serve the same purpose. This is another way to say first, but it has a very different meaning. 처음 is a noun, not an adverb, not a grammar form. And it doesn't mean first. It means beginning, like the beginning. First of all, you're going to see it in this expression. 처음에 or 처음에는. So 처음에는 means in the beginning or at first. Like, well, at first, when I was learning Korean, I couldn't make sentences, but later I learned how to do that. Or in the beginning, the movie's a bit boring, but then it gets better. So literally, in the beginning. 처음에는. This word 처음 is not the same as 첫 or 첫째 or 첫 번째. To learn about these words, it's actually a separate lesson I've done, a separate live stream. April 16th, 2023. You can find it on my channel. I did a live stream all about how to use these words. So watch that for it. Those are different words, which have different uses. Okay, so for 처음, you can also use 처음 as a noun with the verb eilda, to be. So to be, the beginning. If you say 처음이다, that's how you say it's your first time doing something or experiencing something. 여기, here. 여기가 처음이에요? So literally, is here the beginning? Is this your first time here? So you can replace 여기 with wherever, and you can replace this with a statement or keep it a question to say or ask if it's someone's first time. 여기가 처음이에요? Is it your first time here? Also, 처음, I said it's a noun, but it can also be used as an adverb. And it can either be left as 처음, or you'll also see it as 처음으로, for the first time. So if you did something for the first time, you could say 처음으로, or just 처음, and then 해봤어요. I tried it for my first time. So you can also use it like that. And that is our lesson. Thanks for coming, and I will see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. Oh wait, I have to go this way now because I moved my room.